Good evening. I was just going to do a quick video on a little bit of homework help, just so if you ever are wondering how to do your homework, you will know. So the first one that I'm going to do is homework help for elements versus compounds. And there are 4 things that you have to do whenever you do elements versus compounds. First, you got to write the symbols and names for 10 elements. And that's step 1. It'll take you all of 5 minutes at most to do that. Step 2, write the symbols and names for 10 compounds. That is going to take you just a little bit longer because you'll probably have to go online and look up 10 common compounds and their formulas. Third, write the symbols and names for the 7 diatomic elements. We have 7, it's in your notes, copy those down and their names. And then finally, define element and compound 3 times each. So altogether, this homework assignment should take you 30 minutes at most. Alright, well let's scroll over a little bit to the clear side of this board. So here we have homework help, elements versus compounds. This is what you'll do whenever you do this homework. You are going to start off first of all with your symbols and names for 10 elements. So you would do something like H, hydrogen. He, helium. Li, lithium, and then you would continue to go on to get a total of 10. There's 3, and you just go on and do 10 more. That's step 1. You notice how quick that was. But the idea behind this is that you see each time that you write down the symbol, you only have 1 capital letter. That's all you have. And if you have 1 capital letter, you can distinguish between an element and a compound, because 1 capital letter means that it's going to be an element. Okay, then the next step is that you are going to list out 10 common compounds and their formulas. Now, once again, whenever you do this, you would just write out their formula. So here's H2O, which is water. You have CO2, which is carbon dioxide. There's C6H12O6, which is sugar. And you can go on and you can do a number of these. Jake, don't do that, buddy. Jake's my new producer today. My other producer, Jenny, she quit. Don't, Aubrey, don't. She quit because she got mad because I was letting Jake record. And Jake is, yeah, we'll see how this works. Anyways. So there are 3 compounds. Now the purpose behind putting the formulas and the 10 compound names is so that you see whenever you have a compound, you have at least 2 capital letters. Now you'll have 2 or more capital letters, but you will have at least 2 capital letters. So you can see with each one I've underlined the number of capital letters. So then that's step 2. Step 3, you are going to write down symbols and names for the 7 diatomic elements. The symbols and names for the 7 diatomic elements. So first, you will start off with the symbol and, no, I can't actually remember the 7 diatomic elements. I think it's,
Homer.
I have to look. I think maybe, is it hydrogen, so you got H2, which is hydrogen. You've got O2, I know that's one for sure, oxygen. And there's 5 more, I just can't remember what they are, but they are in your notes. So check out your notes and you can see what they are. But the idea behind doing this one is that you will see that with a diatomic element, you're going to have 1 capital letter followed by the number 2. 1 capital letter followed by the number 2. Now, I don't think lithium is one of the diatomic elements, but Li2 would also classify as a diatomic element because it's got 1 capital letter followed by 2. So in that case, all of those are diatomic elements. And the final thing they will do, and this one I'm not going to give you an example of, but you are going to use your notes, you can use your LOS notes or whatever, or hopefully you can do this by memory, and define element and compound for me 3 times each. So that's your homework assignment. This video recording I think is about 7 minutes. I think the homework will probably take 30 minutes at most. Alright, thank you. Y'all want to push? Stop. Now my timer is in here.